Okay then, so good morning everyone, welcome back to a new video, hope you're all doing well. And I'm just about to head off to work, so I'll be filming and talking to you about the main part of this video to do with a potential client and things like that later on. But for now, I will see you after work. Okay then everyone, so just a second back from work. And in the updates for the potential client, there's actually been, some good news. So we've had someone book a call, which is really exciting. The only downside to that is that it wasn't actually directly from the ad. I think this morning I put up a social media post and then someone booked a call, so I can't actually track if it was from that social media post or if it was just from someone seeing an ad and then booking a call later on or something like that. But we've had someone book a call, which is really exciting and really good news. What I wanted to talk to you about in today's video and in this section of the video particularly is that I feel like I'm really behind it. And I know I'm 16 and many people probably would say that, you've got loads of time and all this time to think, but I genuinely feel so behind and feel like I need to just do more. I don't know. So I've signed my first potential client. That's really good news, really exciting. We've talked to people and, booked video calls or a video call so far and all that good stuff. And that's really good, really exciting. And that really does motivate me and it's the reason why I do it. I look forward to providing great results. I really want to make sure that our client satisfaction is the best it can be and all that stuff that I talk about. But honestly, I genuinely feel so behind. I'm really behind. I feel like I should be doing more. I don't know how to describe it to you in the best way, but I'm 16, next year I'll be 17. There's so much more that I should be doing that I'm not doing now, and I don't know how to get there. I'm trying to do cold calls, send emails, send Instagram DMs and all these things. I'm never going to give up on this journey. It's one I really care about and one I really want to pursue with my whole life. I should be out there doing so much more, whether it's meeting up with people, talking to businesses, doing all these kinds of things. But I'm just not. I don't know, it just feels like I'm not actually getting anywhere, in an efficient way. And I hope you know what I mean. And there's so much more I should be doing. I should be doing all of these things, going out there, talking to businesses, providing services and doing client meetups and all this kind of thing, when it's just something that isn't happening. I don't have any clients on board. There's nothing that's actually going on in terms of the agency, really. We've got one potential client, which is really good and really exciting. There's nothing bad about that at all. But it's just that I think and I feel like I should be doing so much more, especially at 16. I started this whole passion and everything for it at 14. And so we're now 2 years later, very little progress, if you know what I mean. And so that's kind of what I want to share with you today. And I hope that if you're doing something of your own and if you're trying to start something and it's going really slowly, maybe it's not going the way you want it to go, just keep going, just keep pushing forward with it. Use discipline, really care about it and actually try. And even if you don't enjoy it in the moment, you're doing it now because it's going to get you towards where you want to get to in the future, and you care about it. That's the most important thing. It's something you can see yourself doing in the future, but just push through it now. Even if you're not enjoying it, even if it's not something that you particularly are happy with in the moment, if it's something you can see yourself doing in the future and you have an actual passion for, then just go for it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be not the easiest thing. And there's many people that come into anything, they think it's going to be easy, then they find out it's hard and then they just quit. Don't be that person. Don't quit. Don't give up on it. But there will be times when you feel behind, when you don't feel like, but you have to push through in those moments. And even with little progress that maybe you've seen, it's something you care about, something you want to do in the future. So just go for that and go at it with all of your passion and all of your effort and everything that you have. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm never going to give up on this. I talk about it all the time. If it takes me 5 months, 50 years, I'm still going to keep going, keep doing it because it's what I care about. It's because I have a passion for it and I know this is the right thing for me to do. But what I'm saying is that I feel like I should be working and doing more in a way that grows the business, grows the agency that I'm trying to run at the moment. Nothing's doing that. I'm sending all the emails, sending all the cold calls, sending the Instagram DMs, but I either get no replies or negative replies or people that just want to find out the prices straight away and all these kind of things. But yeah, maybe in the future things will change. Hopefully they will. In the short, I'm feeling super behind. And we've had one call booked, and that wasn't actually from the ad directly, so we can't actually track it. It could be from the social media, it could be from them seeing the ad and then booking the call later. It could have been from anything. In terms of everything moving forward, hopefully it will improve in the future. I'm going to document the whole journey on here because it's what I care about, because I have a real passion for it, and it's actually what I want to pursue and do with my life. Go after that with everything you have. Okay then, so just change the location, and just to finish the video and sum up that point, so what I've got to do after filming this and after today's video is edit the short form video. Then I'm going to cook spaghetti bolognese tonight as well, so I'd add that in there just because why not. Just to go over my point and kind of reiterate it, it just feels like at this age I should be doing so much more. You know, I should be doing all these cool things like meeting out, and not eating out, meeting people, like businesses, trying to advance things forward, trying to pitch to people, but no one's responding to the outreach specifically or particularly well. So I need to come up with a better plan, I think. I think there needs to be something that is in place, because the plan right now is do outreach and try and do as much as outreach as possible and sign clients, potential clients, all that kind of idea. But it feels like I should have a better plan in place, and I don't know what that is yet. So I need to come up with that. I'll show you the process of coming up with that whenever I come up with a new plan or a better plan. I think still doing high volumes of outreach, and I think I need to do higher volumes of outreach. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing enough, to be honest, right now. And so that's something I need to ramp up and get better at. Our main idea is making sure that the outreach is targeted and it has specific details of the businesses, so they can see that I've put time and taking care to understand their business, try and look into it and understand what they do and how they do it and how I think that I could help them. So what I've done and what I started to do the other day was make PDFs for each business saying what they're doing now, what they're doing, you know, well, and what we think we could help on in trying to gain clients, trying to gain more leads. Or that's what I've put together the PDF for. And so that's something that hopefully people can see value in and see that actually we do care. We are trying to, you know, give them a roadmap on what they're doing well and how we think we can help them, and how that help would benefit them and, you know, help them in the future. The main new way of outreach for now. So I'll let you know if that works. We've only been doing it for the past few days, and I'm not doing it now because it's the weekend. So, and my email is down as well. That's something I forgot to tell you. Rise Up Agency email is down because I think I've been sending so many emails, and maybe people have been blocking it or reporting it as spam or whatever they do on the other end. My email is now down. I can't actually send any emails, so I can receive emails, but I can only send emails from my Gmail account, and that's what I'm doing currently. So I've been calling businesses, then telling them about how I think I can help them and all that kind of stuff, and then they say, can you pop an email? And so when I say yes, but it's going to be my personal one because our professional one, our business one, is currently down. So just be aware of that, and they're normally fine with that. You know, they say, yeah, that's fine. So I attach the PDF and I send the email over, but it means I have to cold call first, because if you receive a cold email from a personal account trying to sell professional service or trying to advertise for professional services, it comes across as unprofessional. So letting them know first by cold calling them, trying to get them on the phone first. But if they send an email or say to send an email, then I do that, but I let them know first that it's from a personal one, because the business one, the professional one, is currently down. Because I did set a sequence of, so a 13-day email sequence, sending that to people that I was trying to advertise my services to. I did get a few people respond back saying, please take me off the messaging list, etc. I didn't get any positive replies from it. But maybe I think that's the main reason why the email's been stopped, because people were blocking it from that, or they were reporting it, or whatever they do on the other end. And I think that's the main reason why my professional email is now being stopped and banned. So I'm going to try and see if I can send emails from that another time, see if there's a way to fix it or help it, but it doesn't look too good. The major downside, the bad thing about it, but hopefully with the email up and running, or if I cold call more and then send emails from my personal, then we should get somewhere in terms of clients, potential clients, and growing the company and the agency. But right now I'm 16, I feel super behind. I feel like I need to just get out there and do more, but it's not happening. There's just no response from the emails, there's no positive replies from cold calls really. One potential client on board, but it just feels like I should be doing so much more and being so much more involved with everything, but it's just not the reality that's happening right now. I'm not saying it won't in the future. Being 16 for just over a month, I feel like I should be in a very different place to the place I am now, and I should be doing a lot more and being out there a lot more than I am right now, but that's something I'm looking to change in the future, so I'll leave the video there. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I'll catch you in the next one.